Yeah, but no, chess is so far from boring. It's like a sort of partner dance because it's a conversation with your opponent. It's a great exercise in empathy because you have to think yourself into the mind of the other person. You have to be the other person to understand what they might do in response to you so that you can decide what to do. So chess is very commonly always talked about. It's a battle, it's a war. No, it's not, in my opinion. It's a conversation, it's a dance. When you dance, you're taking your feelings about something and you're making them into a movement. So you listen to the music, you feel your feelings and you express these physically as movement. When you play chess, the movement is the thought, or thought becomes movement. And it's the other way around, that you're translating logic into movement. You can play chess very, very quickly or very, very slowly. So a typical tournament game is an hour and a half for each person, so 3 hours, with some extra time added on afterwards. So the whole game could take 4 hours or 5 hours. Many people play without a clock, and they could play all night, or they could play for weeks and weeks and just make one move per day. At the other end of the scale, sometimes people play for 1 minute. And the whole game of chess takes place in 1 minute each. Yeah, and it becomes incredibly fast. So this is another parallel with dance as well, that you can go either very, very fast or very slow and everything in between. As well, when you're playing chess, you tend not to move regularly. You tend to pause and you have to have a long think. And then you can make a sequence of moves very quickly after that because you plan them out, and you're just checking your plan. You're trying to win, but if you talk to any chess player who's addicted to chess or very into chess, there's no satisfaction in a mere win. So I could play a beginner and I can win every game and it would be awful, I would hate it. The idea is to have this very close dance, this very close competition, this very where you're circling around each other and you get a little advantage, then you lose some, then you get some, then you lose some, and then eventually you triumph. Every time you go to make a move in chess, you have to think about the different candidates. So what are all the different moves? What effect will they have on the whole board? It's almost like a dance of the pieces, if you like, that you're forming a kind of a tree of different movements. Because each movement or move that you consider, it leads to many other possibilities, which lead to many other possibilities, which lead to many others. So it's kind of a branching out in a way, in that way. No, definitely playing chess changes your thinking about life, and the other way around. The way you live your life infiltrates your chess, or it gives a certain style or a flavour to your chess. So for example, chess is all about making decisions. You can't be indecisive and play chess. You have to look at all the different options and then you have to make a decision. And it makes you think ahead, It makes you think to yourself, instead of just thinking, well, I'll do this next, you think, well, what will be the chain reaction? What will be the effects of all these things I'm going to do? Yeah. And the other way around, you tend to find that if people are aggressive in real life, they're aggressive on the board. Sometimes not. But people like to take risks. Some people do. Some people are very cautious, and so if you're a sort of impulsive person, chess will tend to make you a bit more cautious. If you're very cautious, chess will tend to make you a bit more bold. So it's very good. It's very helpful for all areas of life, The best style is to be able to. You might have a preference, but you have to be able to play every style, so that you can react correctly in every situation. It's like in life, sometimes it's good to be dynamic, sometimes it's good to be patient, sometimes, it's the same thing on the chessboard.